Welcome to RV and Travel Adventures. My name is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. I hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the confluence of two things that I do to maintain my health as an over 70-year-old person, soon to be turning 72. So the confluence of two things: photography, specifically landscape and infrastructure photography, and hiking, walking, trekking, whatever you want to call it, okay? Typically, when I'm RVing, sometimes I get a little lazy. I want to watch a little TV, throw in a DVD in the old player and just hang out, have a little meal, maybe just meander about the old RV site and campground. One of the things that keeps me relatively healthy is that I do a lot of cycling, hiking, and generally long walks, okay? So what does photography have to do with it? If you're into landscape and infrastructure photography, if you're out and about trying to capture that perfect picture, you're so motivated to capturing that absolutely fantastic picture of that neighborhood, that building, that decaying infrastructure, that landscape, that flower, that animal in the wild, hopefully nothing dangerous, that you're walking quite a bit. You're going up those hills, you're going down those hills, you're stretching a little bit, you're moving here and there, and you're taking advantage of the opportunity while photographing or video, doing some video, to get some exercise. That's what I often do. When I go anywhere, I typically have to travel somewhere. If you're going to get a good landscape or infrastructure shot, you have to park the vehicle, walk a certain amount of distance, travel, climb up that mountain, go down that valley, cruise around downtown to capture that infrastructure photograph, to find something that's relatively interesting. You're not just going to photograph the Walgreens and the CVS and you can tell I'm old because I know I talk about drugstores. But, typically you're walking around looking for something interesting. Go, oh, that's interesting. That would make a nice photograph. So you put down your tripod or just take your camera and you compose the image. You take your time to actually compose. Two things I can recommend for a lot of you folks out there is to take your time to compose your photograph or video. Look at all four corners, make sure there's nobody waving at you or something in the background that makes it, sort of destroys your image, power lines and stuff. So this is an opportunity, again, as a photographer, as a videographer, to go out and about and enjoy your day and to focus your attention on a building, a piece of infrastructure, some flowers, some animals, some mountains, some lakes, etc., etc. So typically, most of you go RVing to get away from your suburban, urban existence. That's what I do. I go, certain days of the week, I go traveling somewhere just to have some, a semblance of, nature out there and just enjoy a hike, cycling, a walk, and just enjoying, actually seeing the stars at night. So there's a lot of things you can do in photography and video. You can find an area that you can focus on, literally, and work to create an image that you can share either on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, etc. You don't need to have the most fancy camera. You don't need to have an $8,000 camera. I know they advertise those constantly, and I'm sort of a little bit jealous of a lot of those individuals that have those $8,000 cameras and those $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 lenses. 1, 2, 3, or 4 of them. I get a little bit jealous. But I can shoot something pretty nice with my Lumix GT5 with its kit lens, which goes for about $700. And of course, you can buy a smartphone for $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, or even more, and capture some fantastic video and photography. So I'm suggesting to a lot of my subscribers, when you go out and about, take your time to compose an image, actually get involved in capturing that image. Just don't take a snapshot, snap, snap, snap. Actually take time to compose that image. Use the rule of thirds. You can do a search on the rule of thirds on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure you can learn a little bit. And compose your image to the best of your ability, okay? One of my favorite photographers in regards to composition is Ansel Adams. If you go look at his work, it's very important to understand composition, lighting is very, 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 very important, okay? So you're going to be taking photographs of yourself, your family, your friends, your children, your grandchildren, whatever you have available to you, or just yourself if you're just a loner. And you're going to share those in the social media or on YouTube. So you have opportunities. Take your time, compose that image, and again, get some exercise, get out of your RV, go for a walk about, go up that mountain. My wife and I have found ourselves that sometimes we got to start our hike a little bit earlier because by the time we get halfway up that mountain, we're going, it's almost night. I think we should go down before it gets too dark because we didn't bring a flashlight like a dummy. So plan your day, start early, take some great photographs, take some great videos, share them on YouTube, share them on my RVTA Facebook page. Here's some information about my Facebook page. Check it out. Show your photograph, show your video. I would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. This is a rather modest channel. My background is in photography and video. I owned a studio in Silicon Valley for 20 years. And I taught photography for, over a dozen years, et cetera, et cetera. So I have a little bit of experience in photography. If you have any questions about photography or video production, feel free to contact me. My contact information is below. You can just leave a comment and I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave your kind and friendly comments below abajo. And check out my Facebook page like I talked about earlier, and you can post some and join and post, to your heart's content. And check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/JMMGarza. I could use some more patrons. Maybe you can be a patron of this modest channel. From Fort Worth, Texas, don't forget to ring the bell for future notifications. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.